Hello, Sassy Sleuths, EvyBugg here, and welcome to a brand new series inside of Nancy Drew Trail of the Twister. We are going to jump right into this episode here and into this game, and let's check out the case file.
PG Krollmeister has hired me to investigate a series of equipment meltdowns that have been plaguing the prominent Oklahoma storm research team he sponsors. Since his team has been expected to win the $100 million grant at stake in the upcoming Green Sky Storm competition, Krollmeister suspects that there is something far more sinister than simple equipment failure going on. I'll be joining the team undercover, replacing their previous intern, Pete, who wound up with a broken leg after one of the accidents stranded him directly in the path of a storm. Stepping in at the most dangerous and chaotic period of the chase season, I'm going to have to keep my wits about me to stay on top of the sabotage and the storms.
Okay, so just right off the bat, $100 million? Like, that's a lot for just a competition between schools. Like, $100 million, that's pretty crazy. And then also, we're replacing the guy who broke his leg and had to leave. Okay, sign me up. That sounds fun. No, this doesn't sound very fun, Nancy. I don't know what you're getting yourself into here. And also, check out that house. Like, I don't know. And he doesn't look very happy. None of this looks fun, Nancy. I don't know what your problem is. What are you? I guess she's just a nice person. Okay, let's go ahead and hop right in. Senior detective, as always. Here we go. This is the part where we break our leg. It's gonna be a short mystery this time, Nancy.
Whoa, oh my gosh!
Are we just gonna sit here? Come on, Nance. Oh heavens, we're outside. Wait, where'd the tornado go? It was like right there. Oh yeah, this place just looks charming. This is adorable. I hope you can all sense the sarcasm. Okay, so we're getting some junk out of the way here.
It's a weird piece of debris. Whoa, it's filled with money.
Isn't all debris weird? I mean, it's pieces of junk that flew in from everywhere. Oh wow, that is a lot of money though. Let's see. Once again, amazing job. Thanks. Payment enclosed.
I better take this and see who it belongs to.
Well, whoever it was didn't get the money because we're holding on to it, so that's interesting. What is this? Hello, Nancy. Sorry we missed you. We're out chasing. The wind shear? The wind shear readings are strong enough that there may be a possible tornado forming to the north. Well, it formed right outside of the house, so until our return, I'd like you to familiarize yourself a bit with our operation. Please take the tornado quiz on the computer in the cellar. Don't worry, we don't care how you score. Also, there's a stack of papers in the dining room that needs to be filed away in the cabinet. You'll have to use my ordering system, but I've left notes for you on how it works. And you'll want to drive down the street to Ma and Pa's general store to meet Pa. There's a GPS in the car. You'll like him. He's quite the character. Thanks for filling in last notice. I look forward to meeting you in person, Debbie. Okay. So something about a cellar. So, is this it, really? Okay. Gallery. Oh, come on. I was just trying to look at the gallery. Look at all the pictures. Okay. And now, Twister trivia. Okay. The Weather Service will issue what type of alert when a tornado has been spotted? Would that be tornado warning? Yes, sweet. Okay. Next question. How many tornadoes are recorded on average each year in the United States? Oh heavens, I don't know. 500? 1500? 800. Whoops. Okay, let's see. Tornadoes are measured using what system? Come on, EvyBugg, think back to school. I think it's the F scale? Oh, yay, I'm a genius. Okay. The least safe place to seek shelter in a public space, such as a theater or mall during a tornado, is... Oh, I know this one. A large room. Because, it's got, like, not so much walls supporting things. Yeah. Lack of roof support. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Alright. In preparation for an emergency, every family should have a tornado plan in place and this item. First of all, I just love how this tornado looks so cute when it's drawn in chalk. Anyway, let's see. Disaster kit, escape kit, party kit, definitely. Cleaning kit. Yeah, there's a tornado, so let's go ahead and clean the cellar. No, I think it's going to be a disaster kit. Okay, that one was kind of obvious, because it would be a party kit. I mean, that would be fun, though. Which of the following is not indicative of a possible tornado? Greenish-looking sky, a hook echo on Doppler radar, downburst, or rotating clouds? I believe it's downburst because I don't think that there's any rain during a tornado. Oh, wait, but there was rain outside during the tornado when we just got here, but I'm still going to go with it. Oh, so that means that they made, like, a flaw in the game because they had it raining when the tornado was happening. On average, what percentage of tornadoes each year rank as either an EF4, wind speed gusts of 166 to 200 miles per hour? Wow. Or EF5, wind speeds of 201 plus? I hope that that's only like 5%. What? 1? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Didn't want it to be like 20%. It'd be nuts. Okay, what causes the most injuries during a tornado? I know this one. It's flying debris. Yay! Okay, we initially answered 6 out of 8 correct. I mean, that's not too bad. Honestly, that's not too bad. Okay, so we did that. So let's go explore a little bit. Ugh.
Mice. I agreed to tornadoes, but I did not sign up for mice.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so we've got, masks and toilet paper and a puzzle or a thank you card, something like that. Okay, let's see, surface charts. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. What else can we do? Wait, what is that?
Nancy, is that you?
Yes, that's me.
Scott wants to meet you.
Be right there.
Nancy Drew, you made it. I'm Scott Varnell, the person in charge of this meteorological train wreck. Welcome aboard.
Did you see the tornado?
What tornado? Thanks to the lousy equipment that uncle of yours stuck us with, we just spent the last hour chasing down a bunch of cumulonimbi barely capable of spawning a spring shower, let alone a tornado. Wait a minute. Did you see a tornado?
Well, yeah. As I was driving up to the farmhouse. It wasn't that big, but it sure threw a lot of debris around.
Well, isn't that just peachy? We spend hours racing all over the countryside, and where's all the action? Right in our own backyard. We're never gonna win this thing. The school's gonna pull the plug on us, sell the farm, and that's gonna be all she wrote. And it's all Krollmeister's fault for saddling us with a bunch of Bush League junk. But now that you're here, maybe our luck will change. You'll be reporting to Debbie, but make no mistake, I call the shots around here. In fact, 2 things you need to do right off the bat. I gotta give a workshop on tornado preparedness at the junior high school next week, so put a sample disaster kit together for me. If anything's missing, go up the road to Ma and Pa's and get it there.
What goes into a disaster kit?
Look, you're here because that rich uncle of yours said you could do the job, so be a little resourceful and just do it, okay? If you need a nanny, have your uncle send one. We don't have the budget. Second thing you need to do is redesign the warning siren layout for the local community. They just got a set of new sirens and their range is different, so the town asked me, and now I'm telling you, to figure out where to place them so if there is a tornado, everyone will be within earshot of a siren. All the information you need is on the chart in the other room. You have questions about anything, bug Debbie, not me. Nice meeting you. That tornado you just saw, what'd you think?
What do you mean?
Were you excited? Terrified? Did it make you want to go home? What?
Actually, that tornado is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I can't wait to see another one.
Now that's what I like to see. Wish I could get that sort of enthusiasm out of my students these days. Between you and me, the last few years I've gotten stuck with the worst students. I could be telling them about the most exciting storms on record, and all I get back is a sea of bored faces. Before they defunded my department, I got the best of the best. Students who really cared, like Debbie, but those days are over.
That must really be disappointing.
What are you, like 18? Do me a favor, kid. Don't talk to me about disappointment till you've lived long enough to experience it firsthand. I'm sorry, Nancy. I know you meant well. Anyway, good news is it looks like weather conditions for the next 2 weeks are going to be ideal for tornado genesis. Which means we could be in for a record-breaking string of tornadoes. You may be putting that enthusiasm to good use.
I sure hope so.
Okay, yeah, he's not exactly very nice or happy or anything like that. So, let's see, there are things we have to do, right? So, oh, there's a TV.
The TV's sort of broke. Sometimes if you hit it, it'll work.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, back this way. Is this the, whoop. Okay, so here's the siren chart. Okay, so we have to figure out where to put everything then, I guess. There's gotta be a logical way to do this, so just hopefully if I randomly throw things in here, it'll work. I mean, that makes sense, right? Yeah, I hope so. Okay, we're just gonna keep putting things down. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it's right. Let's see. I wonder how much they need to overlap each other. Because we want to make sure everybody can hear them. Let's see, let's put a red one over here. We might have to switch these two. There we go. Let's see. I feel like we've used up a lot of our larger ones, so... But I think I need a larger one here. Maybe this green one could go here. This yellow one will have to go here. Oh, but even then it doesn't really cover much. Okay, there we go. We could switch those. That doesn't quite cover everything there, so we'll have to get a different one over there. I wonder if maybe this spot could be covered by this? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's leave the red one there. Let's see, what else can we do here? Maybe we can replace these two, or switch those two. And then, now it looks like all this is covered. Oh, that one can move. Maybe we can put this one here. And then, what about around here? Can we do like... No, the rest of these are gonna be too small. Let's see, I think we can do like this. Oh, okay, we can switch those. That helps. And then, if there's a way that we could get one of these, that would be helpful. Does this cover... Not quite. Yeah, that doesn't quite do it. We can't have anybody that can't hear the siren. That would be bad. Let's switch these. And then... Let's see. Maybe we can put those like that. No? Not quite? Okay. Maybe we'll come back to that one, because that's pretty confusing. We also had something to do with the filing system. Oh, Nancy, please use my filing system. I've written the instructions to the right. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see. Let's call... Okay, so yeah, so they've got names. So Canute is to the left of findings. Degree is to the left of animals. So let's go ahead and just kind of throw some in here. So, Canute is to the left of findings. Then degree is to the left of animals. Let's see, findings is to the right of... Okay. So, these need to move. Okay. Because this one's to the right of degree, but it's... And it's also to the right of this one. Let's see. Findings is immediately next to budget. So let's just throw budget in there. Let's see. Canute is to the right of Degree. And Findings is also to the right of Degree, so that's fine. Let's see. Animals is to the left of Grange Theater. So let's just do that.
That doesn't look right.
Well, I know it's not right yet, Nancy. We're just kind of, you know, trying it out here. Okay, let's see. Canute is immediately next to Animals. So we can probably switch these around. Let's see. Then Grange Theater is to the right of Budget. Wait, is that to the right or the left? 1 second. Let's see. Grange Theater is to the right of... Yeah, okay.
This doesn't seem right.
I know, Nancy. Chill. Okay. And now we've got Animals is immediately next to Budget. So let's go through this again. So we've got Canute is to the left of Findings. Degree is to the left of Animals. Findings is to the right, all the way up here, of, let's see, wait. Yeah, Findings is to the right of Degree. Findings is immediately next to Budget. There we go. That's our problem. Okay, but what else did it say about Budget? Budget is to the right of this. And immediately next to this. So I think what we need to do is we need to move these like this and then switch these two.
All right, got it.
Okay, perfect. We did it. Alright, so let's see. What do we got here? So this one's Budget. Wow, they make that really hard to see. Budget, Grange Theater, Canute, Findings, Degree, Animals, Cocoa Gringo
Looks
Bar.
like garbage. Don't need this.
Well, only if it's a wrapper. Mon Pa's 3-pound corn bag. Or no, 3 times corn bag. Okay, someone bought 3 corn bags and dumped them on the floor by the... Oh!
I just saw a mouse over here.
Oh.
I've been seeing more and more of them.
Someone is making a mouse infestation. That's what's going on. Okay, well, let's go ahead and talk to Debbie real quick.
Nancy, hi! You've met Scott, the project leader. I'm Debbie, the project manager.
Do you know why Scott is in such a bad mood?
I've worked with him for the past 5 years, and believe it or not, that's his normal mood. When he's in a bad mood, yikes.
You've worked with him for 5 years?
I just got my doctorate in meteorology from Canute College. From the day I walked into Scott's Theories of Tornado Genesis class, I was hooked. I've been on his chase team in one capacity or another ever since.
You must be pretty easygoing.
I've just learned how to read Scott and deal with his idiosyncrasies, that's all. Like all the equipment malfunctions we've been experiencing. Let's just say that Scott is extremely good at misdirecting blame.
You think the problems are really Scott's fault?
But hey, I could be wrong. Which, by the way, is something you'll never hear him say. Anyway, first thing every morning, I'll brief you on what has to be done that day. As for the rest of today, those 2 jobs Scott gave you, get them done. Pretty much everything he says in there, I can hear out here. He's not exactly a low talker. The chart with all the siren stuff is in the living room, and that computer quiz you took will tell you what needs to go into the kit. If any items are missing, you can go to Ma and Pa's general store up the road and buy them. Just purchase wisely, our budget is very limited. And if you haven't introduced yourself to Pa or finished the filing, please do so. And once you're done with all that, you can head out to the cornfield and fix the sprinkler system.
Fix the sprinkler system?
See, this farmhouse and the acreage it sits on were donated to Canute as a research facility. The chase team gets it during tornado season. The agricultural team's here the rest of the year, so we've agreed to maintain whatever projects they've got going in their absence. Right now, they're in the middle of collaborating on something with this big mucky-muck research center in Hawaii, which is just another way of saying, fix those sprinklers ASAP.
I found this box out front when I arrived. Thought maybe I better turn it in.
Wow, there must be a couple $100 in here. Job. Thanks. Payment enclosed.
You don't know whose it is?
No idea. I heard you tell Scott about seeing that tornado, so my guess is the Twister carried it in from somewhere else. Maybe even somewhere miles from here.
I'd feel better if you kept it.
Sure. When I get a chance, I'll call the sheriff and report it.
What goes in the disaster kit again?
You don't remember?
No, sorry.
To tell you the truth, I have to look up a lot of things myself some days. Check the computer, that should help you out.
Would you happen to know who threw out the sales receipt for dried corn that's in the wastebasket over there?
Dried corn? Why would anyone around here buy dried corn?
To make the little piles of dried corn I keep finding around here. They look a lot more man-made than mouse-made.
Are you suggesting someone has been deliberately feeding the mice?
I guess it does sound pretty dumb, doesn't it?
Everyone on this team has his quirks, that is for sure. But deliberately causing a mouse infestation? Nobody's that mental.
Why is there a file in the cabinet labeled Grange Theater?
Theater's kind of a passion with me. So when I got here at the beginning of tornado season, I found out the Grange needed a stage manager for the play it's putting on, and volunteered for the job. And soon became the sound and lighting director as well, which means when I'm not here or out in the field, I'm there.
It sounds like you keep pretty busy.
You don't even know the half of it. We're approaching final dress for the Grange's big play of the year. Everyone from around here shows up. You should ask Pa about it. He's got much more of a passion for the stage than you'd expect from a man in overalls.
That's it for now.
Okay. Oh, and thanks for driving that car up here for us. That was a big help. See ya.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you did like this video, and we'll see ya next time. Bye!